All right, time for a new video. Got the yes man, Eli, back here on Carolina Country Motors, Carolina Country Carts. And as with one of my other videos, we are a car dealer, or I am a car dealer here in North Carolina. It's called Carolina Country Motors, and we're also an Evolution EV dealer. They're all sitting out front in front of the building. But anyway, that one's sold, and the other one on the other side sold. That's why they're sitting there. But long story short, I've changed pressure washer setups again. I like trying different pressure washers. I'm kind of, I like watching the videos online of, the guys that tested the cars with Keeve, I'm Josh V, and the Obsessed Garage. Those are the three top YouTubers that I watch that do a lot of testing on pressure washers. But anyway, my last pressure washer that I just sold yesterday was one of the 230 volt, 3,000 psi, 2.5 gallon per minute North Star with the total start stop system. Got it about a year ago. I traded a AR Blue Clean. What is the 630 TSS with the total stop, the blue one, and really liked that unit a lot. But I thought, man, going up to a 230 volt, put the plug in for it over there. Anyway, I thought going up to a 230 volt, I'd be good, and and it was good. There was nothing wrong with it, but it was very loud. It just the cart that it came with, the roll around cart or whatever that's built in on it, was kind of cumbersome to use. I had to mount my pressure washer automatic hose reel on it, and it worked, but it was a little bit janky. And long story short, it was just too much. And I really like my AR Blue Clean 630 TSS or whatever it was called. Well, I look on Marketplace all the time, and I don't really buy this stuff new because you can usually find some pretty decent deals on Marketplace. And I ended up running across a guy down in the Huntersville area that had this pressure washer right here for sale. This is a Hydro Storm, but as you can see, I'll show you over here on this side. That is however you say that name, Italian name. But anyway, it's an AR. This is an AR unit, and it does not have the total start stop system on it, but it is super quiet. I mean, it runs continuous, and obviously you press the trigger on the gun and it sprays, but you have instant pressure. I kind of like it. I won't say better. The total start stop is nice, but there's no delay. I mean, and it's not loud. That's the thing about it. Like, the total start stop units are usually pretty loud from what I've gathered. The 630 wasn't terrible, but the North Star unit I just sold was very loud. So anyway, I got this. The guy sold me this. He had it advertised, and I didn't even talk him down. And that's totally usually against how I do business. But I understand if you got something priced well, that you're going to have to buy it and move on. But $60, that's what I paid for that. I mean, that is an absolute steal. Mounted it back on my old setup here that I had for my old AR. I put my new hose reel on it. That's the blue, what is it called?
Blue.
Does it have a name on it, buddy?
Where? Oh, yeah.
What's it say? Blue what?
Blue Shield.
Blue Shield. That's a 40-foot hose, I think, on it, which is a little short, but it's plenty enough. I'll park it right here, roll the cart out here, park it right beside. I mean, it works great, actually. Park it right here, lock the wheels into place, just like that right there. I mean, it's very easy setup. I can have this thing going in a few minutes. Matter of fact, I will get it started so y'all can kind of hear how loud this thing is. But it's very, very quiet to be a continuous run without the total start stop system. But this is just a Husky cart from Home Depot. Got everything mounted on it. This setup really works good. I have my Griots foam cannon there, my short stubby there with the built-in swivel. Got the little holder there for the electrical plug and everything for the pressure washer. And I've got my long one storage there. or lengths, or whatever you want to call that. And then I've got the tips. If I want to use the short stubby and just put the longer extensions on it, I can. And then I've got some spouts here. I use a 4.0 orifice tip for the stubby on my, you know, when I'm washing cars and everything. And I'm definitely not a professional detailer. I mean, we do clean some cars in-house here, but I mean, we might clean 4 or 5 a month. We don't do like, you know, 100 a month or anything. We're no professional shop. But anyway, this is a setup. I paid $130 something for this automatic hose reel online. It was on like a closeout clearance from a shop, and anyway, I paid like 50 bucks for shipping. So I have like 180 bucks in that whole hose reel and everything, and it is a very good hose reel. I have $60 in the pressure washer, and you know, various fittings, this hose here, this gun. I mean, literally I might have in this whole setup 60, 180, that's 250. I mean, counting the foam cannon, I think I paid like 90, 80 bucks or something for that on sale. I mean, I have less than 400 bucks and everything, and that's a pretty good setup, I think, for 400 bucks. But I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna let the yes man film. Do you think you can film? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the video and get this thing set up, and actually, now I'm gonna let him film me. Don't put your fingers over the lens, buddy. But film me. I'm gonna just show you how easy it is to get it set up. It's very simple. Put this over here. Very, very simple. Everybody relax. This is a 12-3 cord, so I'm not like running extremely, you know, low gauge wire on this. This is very high gauge wire for capability of running a pressure washer. Okay. Turn the water on. Get some air out of it. Oh, right here. Actually, this thing is, yep, reset. Turn it on. But like I say, it's a continuous run. I mean, it's not loud at all, but it is. Get the air out of it. This thing puts out some volume. I mean, it does. It is. But it's, I mean, you could easily have a conversation with this thing running. I mean, there's no need really for a total start-stop unit. I mean, this is a budget pressure washer setup that uses, I won't say premium equipment, but higher than consumer grade equipment. You can fully service that pump. This hose reel is a, you know, very beefy unit. The foam cannon is a very good unit. Now, I don't know about this swivel. This is not the greatest swivel, but anyway, works for me. But that is it. Just wanted to show our new pressure washer setup, and we will, I may get and do some testing showing like gallons per minute, but I've already done that. It does over 2 gallons per minute, like 2.2 gallons per minute. At a little over 1,000 psi according to my pressure gauge, and measuring it in a bucket and subtracting the weight off and everything and weighing it out. So anyway, good setup. Again, it's just my new setup, and I wanted to just kind of show it. All right, thanks.